How's it going, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Waffle Rowlet, and welcome to a brand new video, guys. So today I will be covering two rumors. Yes, I know I've been covering a lot of rumors in the last month, a lot of them. As you may notice now, I'm kind of slowing down with the rumors, and I'm only really covering them when I don't have a lot of time. I just finished my driver's license exam, and I succeeded. I still gotta go do the driving part, but the written part, I finished it. So I've been busy with all that. I haven't had the time to really get work done, and also I've been working on our Let's Play series on TikTok, so a lot of my time has been divested into working on a website, getting my driver's license, working on these other videos. I've been all over the place, but you can expect more like better Pokemon videos soon with more Easter egg stuff and that sort of stuff coming your way very soon. But right now, though, today we're covering two rumors, which my boy Memo actually also shared, and I thought I'd cover these because one of them I actually find to be really, really intriguing, which is the one about potentially them leaking the story of the Crown Tundra, and I want to see what it says. So keep in mind, if this is a real leak, maybe you should skip this video, but let's look at what it says though. So here's the first one. Some Crown Tundra details by Anonymous, posted on the 8th of October, so 2 days ago. Hello there, I've been working on the Spanish translation of the Crown Tundra for the last few months, and I would like to share some details about its story, characters, and legendary Pokemon, as I fully understand that these latest trailers have not completely sold the game to you. As it is true that they're keeping a lot of information a secret, more than you think, actually, I'll try to change that. I'm sure you've seen all the data mines by now with all the 4 Crown Tundra chapter titles, so I'd better start talking about the first one, a legendary tree of a legendary 3. Let's talk about the protagonists of this chapter, the Galarian legendary birds. This trio has traveled the world for centuries, although they once found a home among the royal family of Galar. Years before the monarchy was established in the region, this peculiar trio settled in different parts of Galar. Okay. Galarian Articuno nested deep in the Glimwood Tangle, causing many Psychic-type Pokemon to start living there as well. Galarian Zapdos nested on what we know now as Route 8, that caused many fight Pokemon to settle there. And Galarian Moltres nested on Route 9, Outer Spikemuth, where, many years later, Spikemuth would be built. And of course, this is why so many Dark-type Pokemon live in that area. After the monarchy was established in Galar, the trio began serving Calyrex on the Crown Tundra, and they have not been seen where they once nested again, except for one of them, Moltres, which has been seen very rarely and very irregularly near Spikemuth. Thanks to the Darkest Day, the Great Tree was born. It feeds on the Dynamax energy of Raid Dance, and this is why its size is so large. Both its fruits and leaves have the reddish hue. Legends say these fruits contain a large amount of Dynamax energy. So that's actually a pretty interesting kind of concept, if I may say so myself. He continues on. The Galarian birds have a very good relationship with each other in the past. However, blinded by greed, they now fight under the Great Tree every several decades in order to take all its fruits to become even more and more powerful. Although this chapter is obviously focused on the bird trio, it also contains a subplot about Marnie that is explored in the following chapters. And yes, Marnie will be part of the exploration team with Peony, his daughter Alba, Sonia, and the player. To stop the fight between the birds, and a special melody is needed, called the Royal Melody, which is said to have been played by the ancient kings of Galar to please the trio. You'll have to explore different locations of the Crown Tundra in search of the clues about the origin of this melody, as it seems that it fell into oblivion, and there's no longer a trace of its score. After finding them, you will need to escort Marnie to the Great Tree so she can sing the Royal Melody, and it will finally calm the birds once and for all. It actually makes a lot of sense if that is like makes a lot of sense if it's true, because Marnie does have like a connection to, I think, what's her connection again to? Are they brothers, sister and brother? Her and like the dark type gym guy. I think they have some sort of connection there, right? And he's like a rock artist, whatever, and I guess she's kind of in a similar vein, right? Like punk artist or whatever. So it would make sense if she's gonna sing the melody. And also, a melody makes sense, by the way, because keep in mind, guys, a melody makes sense because that was also what was used to, you know, kind of summon Lugia and whatnot to stop the fighting and quell the fighting between the legendary birds. And guess what? The second Pokemon movie, Pokemon 2000. Yes, so this actually is a really cool concept, if true, and I love it that was the story. After calming the birds and giving them the old scores to Sonia, the chapter ends. From then, Galarian Articuno, Galarian Zapdos will roam freely throughout different areas of the tundra. G-Max Articuno, Silvery Woods. G-Zapdos, I guess G-Max Zapdos, King's Meadow. You will not be able to capture G-Moltres until the end of the Crown Tundra, and you will receive it from Marnie after beating her in the post-game. Thanks to your Rotom phone, you can call both your teammates and other characters such as Hop, Magnolia, or Piers because that's the guy, Piers, the gym leader that I talked about earlier, to discuss with them the new discoveries you're making on the expedition. Thanks to this feature, you'll be able to find out more about the strange appearances of G. Moltres in Spikemuth and how the Darktrap Gym logo is based on it. But more importantly, Marnie and Piers saw G. Moltres when they were younger. More info coming soon. So it's kind of interesting, but we just mentioned here. So let's see, Spikemuth Gym logo. Let's actually look it up real quick and see what it looks like. And actually, I can kind of see it. I can kind of see that. I can kind of see what he means here, and I'll put it on the screen here. I can kind of see this, because keep in mind, Moltres is technically, like, you know, purple colored now, and I can definitely see this being true. Like, this is what I mean. Like, this rumor is definitely one of the strongest ones I've ever seen. Like, first of all, right, the idea of this being the story does really appeal to me, okay? I like the idea of there being a song needed to kind of quell the fighting between the, you know, three legendaries, because that's what they did in the Pokemon 2000 movie, and I love that movie, okay? Personally, that's a movie I really want to do a retrospective review on, and I may even do that very soon. I wanted to do it for a long time, just haven't had the time, and again, literally, this time of year, I'm busy with a lot of stuff, so I do apologize again about the lack of, like, you know, new interesting videos, but more stuff is coming soon, okay? Just keep that in mind. But as for this subject, though, again, the idea of there being, like, this, you know, plot that they need to have to find a score, this secret hidden, like, you know, melody that's needed, it actually would be so cool, because I think the name, actually, of the character that's, you know, plays the freaking Lugia song, right, is actually, her name is Melody, I think, in the movie. I think her name is Melody, if I remember correctly, which is kind of funny, right? It's kind of strange, but that's what I'm saying. I really, 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 really love if they were to take this plot and actually utilize it, because I would be a big fan of that. But that was the first rumor, though. Let's jump to the second one. So the second one is slightly more small, it's slightly less intriguing, but I thought we still you know, kind of cover it. So this was posted on the 2nd of October by Anonymous, saying, I played the Crown Tundra beta. Now, I'm not sure what he means by beta, because what kind of beta is there for Crown Tundra? Maybe he played like a early build. By the way, I played Crown Tundra beta. Story took me about 6 hours. Cutscenes were not ready at this point. Take that in mind. The name of Peony's daughter is Jasmine, and old man seen in Datamine is Mr. Willow. Think that is his last name, not the first name. Only 2 new Gigantamax forms. Those are 2 new Reggies. They have a cutscene connected to them when you first see them in the story, but it was not ready for, you know, for this guy to see that. Regidrago pretty much looks like a big skeleton of Charizard that's a massive red spiritual power around it. Regieleki is pretty much the same but bigger, obviously with big lightning bolts running through it. Now this would be actually really cool if there was a Gigantamax form for these two that we don't know about yet, because I love that. I genuinely love that, but we'll have to see if that's the case. Calyrex does not have a Gigantamax form. It does have 2 different fusion forms depending on which version you play on. I played on Shield, so I got the White Horse, which is Stallium. It looks like the most holy horse ever. Think Arceus, but a horse, and the fusion with Calyrex is something very special. Calyrex turns into something that looks like a reindeer, but with bright light and yellow colors with a halo on top. Really cool. I do not know about other fusions or what the other horse looks like, as they are version exclusive. Yes, the Reggies are not version exclusive. Summary of the story and new Pokemon is alright. Nothing ever revolutionary, but it's alright and a little bit better than the Isle of Armor. I do not know if they have any DLCs planned after this one. The new max raid system, which I did with CPUs, was very disappointing. It is not challenging at all. You go through 5 different raids before you're legendary, and first you face off against a 1-star raid. You work your way up. Where Game Freak gets its most important amount of points from me is the Crown Tundra itself. The wild area is so cool and immersive that it's unbelievable. Most of you will love it, and I hope that's true, because I like the general environment of the, you know, the Isle of Armor, because it was just different. So I'm really excited if this is the same case here. But yeah, it is what it is, though. So ladies and gentlemen, what do you guys think about these rumors? The story rumor to me actually sounds realistic. It actually sounds like it possibly could be real. Like, I know with a lot of rumors, it's kind of hard to believe them, but the first one we covered, I genuinely feel like that could be a real one. So what do you guys think? Let me know in the comment section down below. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you on the next one. Peace out, and bye-bye, ladies and gentlemen.